Happy Monday, milkers. Welcome back. The beer this week is called Constructing Eternity Out of Discount Ruins. This is produced by the wonderful people at Orpheus Brewing out of Atlanta, Georgia. This is an imperial stout, and it was aged in bourbon barrels that leave you with an intense mouthful of vanilla, coffee, and chocolate. With an ABV of 13.2% and a Cummcast rating of 4.5 out of 5, what more can you ask for? As always, please drink responsibly. And if you enjoy the podcast and the content, please consider leaving a rating and review on whatever platform you're listening on. If you want to support us in other ways, feel free to check out our merch store at thecummcast.com, all one word. Thanks for listening. Now let's get into the show.
Dude, and he motherfucking lure.
Saw, brah.
Saw, bro.
Saw.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Cummcast. As always, I am your fucking awesome, amazing host, Ryan. And joining me, as always, is Cody back again in the studio for another week, another fucking hour and some change of bullshit.
Or however long it takes us to say what we want to say for the week.
Right. And you don't listen to this show because you like it. You listen to it because we force you to in your sleep. In your dreams.
You listen to it because you
I feel like you listen to it.
There's nothing else out there to listen to.
Yeah. What's one more Joe Rogan talk show? We don't need another one of those.
No.
We need basic bullshit from two fat Indiana dudes.
The world needs more podcasts with no structure.
The world needs more podcasts with no structure and less.
You got all these people out here. Moving on. The world needs more.
Did you say moving on?
Moving on.
Oh, moving on.
No. Moving on. The world needs more podcasts with less structure. And all these people out there doing their true crime stories, which I'm a huge fan of.
True crime.
Not all these people with all these interviews of like famous people interviewing famous people out there. Whatever happened to the average American?
People die every day. It's not unique.
Let's be honest. Do you know how relatable to people Joe Rogan is? He's not relatable at all.
Not relatable at all.
He's not relatable at all.
He said himself he has fuck you money. How many people out there has fuck you money? Not very many.
Not that many people. Not that many people make over, what is it, like $500 million just from podcasting.
Right.
It's great. Or no, I don't think it's that much. It's like 50 million maybe.
When you're so big that you don't need anybody, they need you. Yeah. You're not relatable to anybody anymore. Yeah, he is an average guy or whatever. He used to be, but like
you could grow up an average guy, but he's relatable. He's not relatable. His lifestyle is not relatable to like most average Americans now.
Right.
Everybody starts out as a normal person, an average person, in the world.
He doesn't have to do anything he doesn't want to. That's the thing.
Yeah, but he has worked his ass off to get there.
Oh yeah.
But not everybody can say they just shoot arrows for hours all day for arrows.
Arrows.
I did that Southern Indiana like drawl that we have here. I think it's less Southern and more hillbilly.
Yeah.
But
arrows.
Nobody could just go out and shoot arrows all day, and I mean they can if they work their ass off for it, and just podcast 3 times a week, and then they just make millions on top of millions of dollars. Now he is entertaining. I like Joe Rogan. Nobody here has beef with Joe Rogan. Out of anybody, we probably have the least amount of beef. Not even the little packets.
We don't even really care. He said the R word 10 years ago.
Not even
getting him for now.
Not even the little packets of the budding beef you get for $1. Not even that.
Yeah.
Not even that. We don't have any beef with Joe Rogan. I'm just saying we're more relatable than Joe Rogan is, the average American.
We sure are.
Because we work regular day jobs. And we do this for an hour. And like I said, we have no structure, and we don't need it. We're not going to... And I remember you brought up back in the day, it was like, maybe we should just do true crime and stop this no structure thing. I was like,
I was joking, dude. For one.
Okay, and for two, no. No, we're not doing that.
I got distracted. There's a fucking Girl Scout cookie box.
Oh, shit.
behind you. And we're fat, just like 60% of the country, so we're relatable.
Is it more than 60?
I don't even think
like
it's
more
60.
than 60.
I don't even think it's 60. I feel like it's like pushing 45, but everybody just sees fat people and they're like, the whole world's fat. It's like, I see more skinny people than I see fat people. So, why don't you fuck off?
Percentage of the U.S. that is overweight, 71.
Shut up. Yeah,
71%.
Okay, but they're saying like if, fuck, I don't know.
I think they're going off of the medical. Like,
We're going back when people were fucking 5'8" was an average height. Like that kind of shit. Like if you're 6 foot, you have to be 170 pounds, 180 pounds, something like that.
Hey, do you want to know? Do you want to know what states are the most obese?
It's Wisconsin.
Number one's Mississippi.
Oh.
The highest obesity rate is Mississippi, with an obesity rate of 40% of the people in Mississippi are obese. Also have the shortest life expectancy, which go figure, of 74 and a half years old. Which 74, a lot of our mom and her friends were like, you made it to 60, you did pretty good. You work at a factory your whole life, right. You make it to 60 years old, like about retirement age, you've done all right. Like you did okay, you know?
See, I feel like it would be like Wisconsin or something, because like when your state fucking shit is cheap.
This is a little surprising. West Virginia has the second most at 39.7%. And this is on...
Everything's deep fried over there.
This is on eatthis.com, too.
I would not say that's a very reputable site, but
probably it says eat this. It's called eatthis.com, but I would say it's not a very reputable site, but
but what's in Mississippi? Why is everybody so fat in Mississippi and West Virginia?
Fried foods, bro. It's all fried. It's like grits and onions.
I wouldn't go to Mississippi just because like I hear the crime rate's terrible in Mississippi.
The most popular comfort food in the state is fried ravioli in Mississippi.
Oh.
Oklahoma's number 9. Alabama. Let's see, Indiana, Louisiana, South Carolina, a lot of southern states. Tennessee.
Yeah, everything's fried, bro.
Kentucky, Arkansas, Mississippi, and West Virginia. So literally
in West Virginia. Go back.
What food?
Clocking in with
70, almost 75%.
Shit. From 9th place on food and fitness rank.
The pepperoni roll is the most popular in West Virginia. Mississippi is, let's see, have adults with the highest blood pressure and obese children of any other state, including Washington, D.C. I don't know why they're throwing that in there. But yeah, it's almost 75% too. That's crazy. Indiana's not on here. Everything south of Indiana is.
That's good, I guess.
Well, southern states are known for like southern fried comfort. It's like everything's meat and potatoes. Everything's got gravy or some kind of sauce or something on it. Like salad is covered in mayonnaise and sugar. Like is coleslaw. That's how coleslaw was invented. Mayonnaise, sugar, boom, coleslaw.
Not in fucking Matthew McConaughey's household.
No. And I did a poll. I have a little whiteboard.
Fruit in it.
This week I have a little whiteboard.
You have a little whiteboard in your office. You were like, hey, you put fucking fruit in your coleslaw? Everybody was like...
I did, actually.
Everybody was like, no, why the fuck would we
How'd
do that?
How'd you know that? I did.
I'm just guessing because nobody does it.
No, so I have this little whiteboard by my desk, and I pin it to my desk, and I just, I've been doing this here lately. I just pose a question for the week, and people can, vote on which one they prefer or something like that. So that was my question this week was, does fruit belong in coleslaw? And one was duh. The one option was duh, and the other one was ew, no way. And everybody picked ew, no way, so...
Good.
Take that.
Makes sense.
Take that.
And then somebody out there...
Take that, Mrs. McConaughey.
And then somebody out there is like, ooh, I put hummus in my coleslaw because that's what makes it creamy because I'm vegan. And whatever.
Hummus does make a really good salad dressing. Hummus does make a pretty good salad. If you take hummus and olive oil and you mix it all together, it makes kind of a paste. It's a healthier option. I think hummus makes a pretty good salad dressing, to be honest with you.
Ew.
If you like hummus and you like salads, go try it. It's pretty good. It's not bad. Instead of adding or have your salad delivered to you a really nice salad, or go get a nice salad at a restaurant and then just make your own dressing, because the dressings there are usually bullshit. They have canola oil and shit in them and too much salt and just bullcrap. Just all you need is to make a good salad dressing, you need 4 ingredients. That's it. That's all you need. But in like normal salad dressing, it was like 12. Something crazy like that.
I don't know.
Maybe more than that. So that's just do that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, 71%. 71% in the United States is overweight. But also, it's overweight. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, if I'm 5'7",
that's what I mean.
Supposed to weigh...
The terms are bullshit.
If I'm 5'7", I'm supposed to weigh 140, okay? Well, but like between 140 and 150. I think it should be like, what percentage of body fat are you? So if you're 5'7" and you're 30 years old, you should be between this and this percentage of body fat and this percentage to be like moderately overweight, and then beyond is like obesity.
Yeah, because I'm big boned, so
been big boned.
Yeah.
You done RUNNOFT runoff?
Yeah,
Is that where we're at now?
Yeah. Big boned is a thing, ain't it?
Big boned. Big boned?
It's the same shit. You said arrow earlier.
Arrow.
Sound like you had a stroke. And I can't say big boned on purpose.
I said it on accident.
Yeah, because you're a fucking idiot.
So big boned, like big boned. We'll just leave it as big boned.
Big boned.
So we don't confuse people.
We're not confused. They know what it means. You know what I'm talking about.
In my opinion, it's fake. I don't think it's real.
I don't know.
Because
we're kind of stocky dudes. But like,
yes, certain people have larger bones than others. Not every skeleton's shaped the same.
Exactly, big bone.
But your fat is not because of your bones. Let's just say that.
You're not fat because of your bone density.
You're not fat because of your bone density.
You're fat because you're fat. You fat fucking pig.
You're not fat because of your bones. Let's just say that.
You're fat because
don't worry about...
You don't take the stairs. You take the elevator like me.
We were just talking about this earlier. Don't go off of what the scale says. It's just a fucking number. It goes off how you feel.
It is a number, but it matters.
If you think you look good... Okay, we should all
If you step on the scale and it says air, it matters. If you have to buy 2 airplane seats, it matters. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, okay, no, here's the thing, though. If you know you're big...
So you're saying, like, it's just a number, so, like, age is just a number, too?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference?
Okay, here's the thing. Age is a number, but there's a limit. There's a limit.
There is also a limit to your fatness.
No, listen, let me finish what I'm saying. The scale is just a number. If you strive to be healthy, you exercise regularly, you have a balanced diet, you eat well, you're not eating a bunch of bullshit, because if you step on a scale and it doesn't say how you feel and you feel great, like you might wake up and you feel fantastic, you think you look great, and the scale's like, you gained 5 pounds. That's what I'm saying. I don't worry about what the scale says.
It's different.
Now, if you don't do any of that, then I would worry about what the scale says, because that means you should probably start those types of activities. That's what I'm saying. Don't get it twisted. But like I said, if you're comfortable in your own skin, nobody's going to force you to do what you don't want to do. If you don't want to exercise, don't fucking exercise. But for your own health and safety, and your own well-being and livelihood, it's probably a wise choice if you do take control of your life and try to at least get out there and exercise a little bit, moderately. You know what I mean? Just go on a walk like 5 days a week, 30 minutes. That's enough. Okay. Eventually, you're going to probably want to do more, but that's a lot. That's a lot, especially if you don't. That's a lot of exercise for somebody that goes from 0 to walking 30 minutes 5 days a week. That's a lot. Or 7 days a week. Every day. 30 minutes. That's it. That's a lot of progress. So, baby steps. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Lower that 71%.
Lower that 71%. We want to be at least below 62. At least below 62.
I mean, when they all die, it'll drop, but other than that...
Well, apparently we have the highest life expectancy, 75. So we've got some years to go before that happens. And then we're also raising a whole nother generation behind that of the same people. It's the same people in a bad way that might not know about. There's lack of knowledge, and then there's neglect of knowledge. It's, you know what you need to do, or it's just like, I have no fucking idea what any of that is. Because some people grow up and they have no fucking idea.
There's pros and cons of every generation.
Yeah.
And this upcoming generation, there's pros, but there's also some really bad fucking shit. I saw somebody, there's a hot sauce bong challenge going on now. I saw a dude on TikTok. What did he put in there? He put some fucking, like, Reaper pepper hot sauce in the bottom of his bong, like, and used it for the percolation or whatever. And, like, you can fucking die from that shit. You can have, like, respiratory failure from taking a bong hit with fucking hot sauce.
Yeah.
Why do people torture themselves like that? The fucking Tide Pod shit. The neck break challenge. The fucking cinnamon challenge.
Do you know what it is? So okay.
Baking soda challenge. Whatever fucking stupid goddamn challenge you're doing, just stop. Everybody's trying to be famous on social media and shit. Just fucking, I don't know.
So here's the thing.
Build a puzzle.
So here's the thing. Nobody...
Jerk off.
That type of generation is directly linked to media. So if that generation is only doing...
Everybody wants to be famous.
That's what I'm saying. This generation's only doing this type of dumb stuff, like these dumb stunts, because they want to get views, likes, popularity. Famous. That's what it is. Back in the day, that shit still happened.
Well, yeah, but... Like,
but, one, the whole world didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
And two... Nobody gave a shit if it made them popular. You didn't do it to make yourself popular because you didn't have a phone.
You did it to be cool.
You did it to be cool and you died.
But it was peer pressure between friends, not peer pressure between the whole world.
It was in like local news, state news. After that, it wasn't in anything. So that's part of it. But when it comes to like back on the, since we were talking about health and nutrition and like being like healthy, these up and coming generations are actually better at doing that.
That's what I mean. There's pros and cons. Cons, nobody gives a fuck about each other anymore. Nobody has respect for each other anymore. For one, it's all on a screen. Y'all bully each other and shit. Nobody talks to each other anymore. The stupid shit you do, the trying to be famous, blah, blah, blah. But like, there's also a pro to that too. Being successful, doing all this stuff. The health conscious, the like LGBT conscious, like people's feelings conscious, but also the lack of respect at the same time for other people. But then
person to person interaction is at an all time like low.
Right, people don't know how to treat each other anymore.
People don't know how feelings work.
True.
Or they do, vice versa. It's either they do a lot. It's either one half is in tune with their feelings and the other half is like doesn't give a fuck about anybody.
Right.
It's all about me. We're in a weird situation right now.
I know.
We're the most aware for the least amount of care.
And nobody wants to get a job anymore.
I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it sounded good.
Nobody wants to get to work anymore. It's all internet based now.
I seen a guy on TikTok. He makes money from buying things wholesale and selling them as an Amazon seller. On like as a store,
yeah,
that's how he makes money. He like buys shit wholesale and then he's like, I'm gonna put this on Amazon and I'm gonna sell it. And he he makes a price to where he can like people will buy it and he sells that one thing out and then he buys wholesale another thing and sells it on the same store. You have an LLC like a store name and you buy 5,000 rulers.
Right.
And you sell them for $3 a piece and you bought them for $1 a piece.
Yeah.
And you make triple your money.
Which there's nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with like making money on the internet or anything like that. Another thing that pisses me off is the music. Music, since the fucking, I don't even know, like the 80s to 2000s on, it just fucking plummeted. You listen to music
in certain aspects. There is good music.
There's good music
by being produced today.
Oh yeah, but like there's some fucking shit.
Speaking of music, I would like to share.
No, we're not, because it's terrible.
No, it's not.
And we're not gonna listen to it.
I can play a little bit of it because I think it's good.
You can't.
I would like to give this band a shout out because I just discovered them this week and today actually of the recording. And I am an extreme fan. Cheyenne thinks it's good. She's down with it. So this band is called Gangsta Grass.
You know what this is, right?
What?
It's basically Colt Ford, but they have black people in it. Same shit.
No. Because Colt Ford's not bluegrass. Colt Ford is country rap.
I mean, kind of the same thing.
No, it's not. Bluegrass is not country. It's a whole different type of genre.
Old Crow Medicine Joe. Little.
Yeah, but they don't rap in it.
They might. I haven't listened to them in a while.
Anyway, so this...
Continue because you're going to fucking do it
So
anyway.
this band is called Gangsta Grass.
This band is called Gangsta Grass, and the song is called Nickel and Dime Blues.
Yeah, it's... Okay, so if you like new types of music and you like discovering new people, just go search Gangsta Grass. I think if you like new music and interesting things, I think you're going to like it. Because they can jam. If you like bluegrass and you like rap, all types of music, I think you'll like it.
This is a solid West Virginia top 10. So all right, you get 25 seconds.
No.
Yes.
No.
I can hear Cheyenne singing in the other room.
Now he said you ain't got no money, you can't afford to be feel so bad. Oh, can you spare a nickel, brother? Can you spare a dime? Need a couple more dollars. I tell them all the same thing, old black and broken. They think that's a joke, but I ain't playing. It's a whole lot of truth to what I'm saying. See, my phone's cracked, I'm so pro-black, and I got so many bills and they ain't those stacks. Hey there, Kojak, sucking on your lollipop. Think I can get a ride over to the trolley stop? I just left one job, I'm trying to hit the next one. Doing what I can do so I can.
I'm a huge fan. I'm into it. Like I'm sitting here rocking in my chair. Just go if you're in, like, if this sounds interesting to you, just go check out Gangsta Grass. I like it a lot. They're actually going to play, I think they're playing at a local spot in Indianapolis in like May, and I was like, Cheyenne, would you go? She's like, yeah, totally. I was like, so I think we're going to go watch Gangsta Grass in Indianapolis this
And if
summer.
you actually have good taste in music, don't listen to it and listen to what you've been listening to.
Hey, but
Me personally,
whatever you like listening to,
I've been listening to a lot of Scott Stapp recently.
there's nothing wrong with listening to Scott Stapp.
I know there's not, because he's good.
One thing that I've had to tell myself in recent years, like maybe the past 5 years or so, is whatever you like to listen to, and anybody says that's stupid or they hate it, like if you like listening to Nickelback, for example, and anybody's like,
I still get shamed at work.
and
for
anybody's
saying I
like, dude, why you listen to Nickelback for?
Yep.
How about shut the hell up? In the words of Cheyenne's mom, shut the hell up, mind your own damn business.
I spoke out about Nickelback, and then I got shamed.
You like what you like. That's our motto, and that's been our motto on this podcast for 3 years. You like what you like. Be who you want to be, as long as you ain't hurting anybody. If you want to be a fucking dinosaur walking around your yard screaming and yelling, and just don't hurt anybody. I don't give a shit. I do not care.
Except don't be a pedophile, because we don't like those.
Yeah, that's different.
Right.
Like I said, as long as you're not hurting anybody or it's not illegal, like, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you want to listen to Gangsta Grass while you're naked in your recliner eating popcorn and watching porn at the same time, who's better than you? Fucking nobody.
I feel like somebody definitely jerks off to Gangsta Grass.
I would jerk off to Gangsta Grass
No.
if
No.
if I was into that, if I was into it that much.
Well, you don't.
But I'm not.
You don't masturbate because you're not human. So
shout out to Gangsta Grass. I discovered you this week, and I am surprised / extremely pleased. So
I will say shout out to Gangsta Grass, because y'all are doing your own thing, but I'm not really a fan. So
I appreciate it, but I ain't one of you. I am kidding. It's off of the show Letterkenny. On the show Letterkenny.
I know what it is.
Yeah, it's funny.
Are you trying to be whatever his name is?
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name either. The one who wants to talk about C words.
Yeah, the one.
Y'all
Yeah,
talk about.
yeah, we're not gonna. I love how that's the only memory you have of it. Okay, so moving on.
moving on up.
So, have you discovered anything new this week?
No.
How's your week been? Did you do anything fun?
No, not really.
Okay.
Like I said, I've been listening to a lot of Scott Stapp.
Moving on!
His last album in 2019, which I'm surprised he hadn't put out something else. But, like, I've been listening to a lot of Scott Stapp.
Fun fact, Gangsta Grass, brand new song just came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
Anyway, yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Scott Stapp recently. But other than that, work, and that's about it. I don't do a lot.
Yeah.
If nobody else has noticed so far.
Yeah. I mean, we could take a few minutes to talk about the shit, the partial World War III going on right now.
Nah, we don't care.
We'll take a few minutes to talk about it. It's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie.
What are you going to do?
I mean, I can't do anything, but
Russia's your douche older brother.
I just want to say prayers for the Ukraine. I hope they make out of this. I hope they make it out of this okay, to be honest with you. Putin's a effing C word, and he deserves to hang out in his mansion and work out like the pansy that he is. I've seen his workout videos. He does not know how to lift at all. Fucking puss bag.
What a bitch. Go wrestle bears in your own country.
Yeah, he doesn't wrestle bears.
He did that one time. All them Russians wrestle bears.
That bear was on heroin. Are you kidding me?
No.
It didn't know if Putin was a steak.
It was definitely a TV bear.
Yeah, it was a TV bear.
They put a couple of fucking morphine in the marshmallows, and then I'm like, hey, get out there and wrestle that bear.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, like Putin's marshmallows or the bears?
The bears.
They were both on morphine. Let's be honest.
They were both fucked up.
Yeah,
they were just two crazy guys having fun.
But no, our thoughts are with Ukraine. I hope they make it out of this. This literally reminds me of like fucking Independence Day, but Russia's the aliens. It's crazy.
Yeah, because Russia comes from the sky and fucking zaps people.
They might be.
Russia's Russia. They still have shit from the fucking 50s.
It's just it's really weird what's going on right now. The only thing everybody is against it besides Putin. And that's it. Like,
well, the thing is, like,
Putin's by himself.
Like, the people that are only cool with it, I feel like would be fucking maybe Vietnam, which it's Russia. Like,
it's not Vietnam. You mean North Korea?
No, Russia has a lot of allies, and one of them being Vietnam. Because I'm pretty sure they still hate us.
North Korea is just like the little Kim Jong-un's just like the little baby bastard over here, just like, yeah, fuck him up.
But I feel like it's like
whoop his ass.
Russia and like North Korea, like, yeah, I feel like they've been wanting to do it for a long time. But I don't know, because they're kind of all bad people. I mean, not the people of North Korea, but just your fat panda leader.
I definitely think that North Korea, like the people of North Korea, are not 100% with that fat piece of shit.
Oh, no.
Who's not as fat as he used to be, but he's still a piece of shit.
Almost entirely North Korea is just starving people.
Yeah.
That's it. They don't want to go to war either.
No.
They're just trying to live.
Yeah, just trying to live my life over here in one of the coldest countries in the world. Right. And then you're just like, hey, I think this country belongs to me now. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. They're all idiots. Fuck him. But yeah, thoughts with you, Ukraine. So I just want to take a minute to say that since it's kind of hard to not stay current, especially in this type of situation.
I can't even watch TikTok without every other one being about fucking Ukraine war. And
I mean, it's sad. It's sad and it sucks and it's bullshit. It's stupid. Why are we doing this? It's 2022. Why are we doing this stupid shit? It's dumb. It's dumb. It's for no reason. It's for no reason at all.
He probably got drunk and was like, let's do it. And then it was off.
Well, that's what happens when you eat morphine marshmallows. So, in your hot cocoa every day. Every night before he goes to bed. Morphine marshmallows in his hot cocoa.
I don't know. It's just greed.
It is. It is. It's sad, though. But that's all right. We'll, thoughts with you, Ukraine, again. And we'll go ahead and take a quick bathroom break here.
Hey everyone, just wanted to take a second to let you know about our official podcast store at thecummcast.com.
Go check it out today, everybody. We've got everything you can think of, from t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, organic tote bags, and even drinkware like coffee mugs and craft beer glasses. Go check it out today at thecummcast.com. Now let's get back into the episode. And we got some news articles. Let's go ahead and get into them.
Me first.
Okay.
I don't get very many. I need to have something on this show. You get fucking beers and books and...
But you're the host and I'm the co-host.
You're just here. So, whatevs. So, did you know that...
No.
A while back, McDonald's actually created bubblegum flavored broccoli. Bubblegum flavored broccoli for the kids.
Why would McDonald's have broccoli?
Listen, back in 2014, whenever they wanted to incorporate more things for kids, like healthier options or whatever, they decided to create bubblegum flavored broccoli. Like they genetically mutated broccoli to make it bubblegum flavored or whatever.
Totally nutritious for kids.
Whatever they did to make kids eat it.
Fucking pink.
It flopped, and they eventually didn't go with it. They thought that it was going to be, it'll be a $1 menu thing or whatever. It ended up not working out, and that's when they brought out the apple slices and the yogurt and fruit.
Don't wonder if they have a sugar-free bubblegum broccoli.
I don't know.
A diet broccoli.
Anyway, so back in 2014, you could have got bubblegum flavored broccoli, but it was for the kids, and the kids said it was disgusting, so it was just a failure. But yeah, the more you know. Bubblegum flavored broccoli by McDonald's.
This actually has recipes for bubblegum broccoli. Like garlic broccoli with like garlic and fucking crispy parsnips and Parmesan cheese. Yeah, it actually has recipes for it. Bubblegum broccoli.
I think that's just I don't that's not an actual type of thing.
Might be.
That's probably what they call it.
All I know is I 100% understand why that flopped, because that is garbage.
Well, I mean, it was
the dumbest idea ever.
It was just an idea.
Why broccoli though? For one, broccoli would be
healthier options. That's what I mean. Like it was supposed to be healthier options for kids, and then immediately after that, they're like,
here's the thing. McDonald's just stopped trying to be healthy because nothing about McDonald's is healthy. Not even the salads are healthy. The apples they're not.
I mean, they're usually always brown.
Here's the thing: apples. Their apples are not organic. They're in a fucking bag. Who knows where they came from, and if they have something on them.
Apples don't have to be organic, bro, for people to eat them.
No, they don't.
Not everybody can afford $6 apples.
But here's the thing: it's not $6 apples. It's the organic apples that I buy are $6 for a bag of like 8 of them.
Some people don't want that.
But
we cater to the masses.
If you're gonna go to McDonald's, just eat fucking McDonald's. Don't try to make it healthy. There's no point, because it's not gonna be healthy. Sometimes it's probably just as bad or even worse as if you just eat a fucking burger.
I agree. I don't like McDonald's. I haven't been to McDonald's in like fucking 5 years, so I don't care.
Maybe they have more McDonald's in Mississippi.
But some people love McDonald's. And maybe some people don't want fries. Maybe they want some apple slices or some yogurt.
McDonald's is part of the reason why America is 71% obese.
I will agree with you, but mine was just a fact. You didn't have to fucking attack them.
It's a fat fact.
It's a fat fact. Fat fact of the day.
Fat fact! So, next article we have here. So, doctors find a whole glass stuck in the rectum of a man after he accidentally swallowed it.
A whole glass of what?
A glass. Like a cup. A glass.
Oh.
So,
and it didn't break?
He supposedly swallowed it, and then they found it in his ass.
Fuck you! You didn't swallow that. You shoved it up your fucking ass.
Yeah.
Don't you dare fucking lie to these people.
So doctors were left baffled after finding a whole glass inside the stomach of a 55-year-old. It was in his stomach. So he must have swallowed it.
No. You know...
You don't go up your ass. You don't put something up your ass and it goes into your stomach.
How do you swallow a fucking pint glass?
But if it was in his stomach, that's the only way it could have gotten to his stomach. Because if it was in his butt, if stuff goes up your butt, any person's butt, it has to go like through both of your intestines, which is like fucking 20 feet.
No, you know what he did? He has a fucking colostomy bag and just
shoved it inside of his colostomy bag hole. I don't think that's it. So doctors were left baffled after finding the whole glass inside of the man's stomach, who claims to have swallowed the cup while drinking tea. How the fuck do you swallow the glass? This isn't Willy Wonka.
Scroll down.
You know, I'll scroll down here in a minute. It's pretty bad.
I don't care. I want to see it. So it broke.
That's a big, big, big glass. That's a big cup.
How do you swallow it?
That is a big cup right there.
Bro, you shoved
That's like a 16-ounce glass.
I feel like he shoved it up his ass, and several weeks later, it swam back up his intestines and went in his stomach.
I don't think you can do that, though, because it's supposed to go out, not in. It goes down. Poop and gravity goes down, not up.
It doesn't matter, like, if the muscles in your body just, like, suck it back up.
So the dude magically makes his intestines contract to make the thing go back into it. I think he actually swallowed it.
How?
But this isn't Willy Wonka. You don't drink the fucking tea out of the cup and then you can eat the cup. That's not how this works.
Mm. Oh.
So the patient was admitted to the hospital in Bihar, India, with constipation and severe abdominal pain. He underwent an ultrasound and an x-ray in which doctors located a serious disturbance in his intestines.
Mm.
Much to their shock, that disturbance, quote-unquote, turned out to be the whole glass with the tea in it, probably. So doctors tried to remove the glass from the rectum with an endoscopic procedure, but had no luck. They had no choice but to operate on the man to finally remove it.
That's the thing. That's not his stomach, though. That's his butt.
That's where your stomach is.
Your stomach's not in your hips, bro.
Okay, well, it says stomach. And
they lied.
I'm going off of the article.
I'm going off the fucking x-ray. It's in your butt.
Okay. So,
and it's the right way in your butt,
it even
too.
says
you went fucking solid first. You didn't go rim first. You went fucking the stiffness first.
I think this is the solid end, right? Like the bottom.
The top part, yeah. The insertion way.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see
exactly. So shut up.
It says the embarrassed patient claims he simply swallowed the glass while drinking
You think they believe you?
A cup of tea, although doctors aren't convinced due to the food pipe being too narrow for the object to pass through.
You know what isn't narrow? Your fucking asshole. That will stretch.
So the doctor, which was the head of the team operating on the man, how the glass got inside the body of the said patient is still a mystery. Thankfully, the patient is currently stable after his curious mishap. Curious mishap! It's like fucking Bob Ross, like, it's just a happy accident. It's a happy little tree. We fucked it up, but we're gonna make it happy.
There's two things here. A, or one, whichever one that you want to do. One, he shoved it up his ass. Two, aliens. That's it.
Aliens?
Aliens.
We're blaming it on aliens.
What else? They can put stuff up there and never be caught.
You think Putin did it?
No, Putin didn't do it.
No.
This dude did it to himself.
Putin only used plastic
He was like,
cups.
you know what? I'm 55.
Putin only uses red Solo cups.
He's like, I'm 55 and I'm getting ready to die. Might as well see this.
I'm 55 and I'm getting ready to die. He must be from Mississippi.
I've never tried to shove a
I'm not
glass up
shitting
my
on
ass.
people from Mississippi.
That's
but
the thing.
Facts are facts.
Like,
you people live the least.
Quit
the least
shoving
long.
sharp shit that would break up your butt.
Technically, it wasn't sharp when he put it in there.
No, but still.
It wasn't broken when I put it in.
But, like, get a cucumber or a carrot or some bullshit. Quit fucking putting, like, stuff that can break up your butt. Like, if you lost, like, a cucumber up there, big whoop.
Big whoop. It'll digest.
It will.
It's good for fiber.
It will, or you'll shit it back out.
Plenty of water in it.
Quit shoving glass objects up your butthole.
Yeah. Quit stuffing. Quit putting dangerous things in your orifices. In and around your orifices.
And quit saying you swallowed it, bitch. You got caught.
Quit saying you swallowed it. You remember that one article we did a while back? It was a couple years ago. The dude had a fucking gerbil inside of a condom in his butt. Do you remember that article? Dude. And he's like, I don't know how it got up there. Or no, it was a gerbil or a toy car. I can't remember. Maybe it was both. I don't know. But he's like, I don't know how that happened. Maybe a perverted ghost put it up there.
And then I think he tried to get like his cat to get it out of him or something.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine your cat just sitting there slapping the shit out of your asshole, giving you hernias?
But that's
and
just
shit?
the thing. It's just the end of the rubber. It's all it's poking out.
Oh, don't hit my hemorrhoid.
Fucking stupid. Well, that's like you see that dude who tried to sit on that mason jar and it fucking broke, and then he had to get surgery on his butt. And that's the thing. There's a lot of arteries in your asshole, so you die really quick.
Well, he bypassed all of them.
Yeah, but quit saying you swallowed it.
Just a news update for all you guys. Just a public safety announcement. When you're drinking anything out of a glass or any kind of cup in general, just remember, don't swallow the cup. Keep a hold of the cup. Just the liquid inside you can have, not the cup, okay? Contain yourself. Just the liquid inside, though.
Yeah.
Next article we have here. So a student has to have part of their foot amputated after eating a friend's leftovers in the fridge. So a student had to have limbs amputated after eating some leftovers that had been left in the fridge by his roommate, according to a report in the New England Journal of Medicine. So the student identified in the above, so in this article, we'll just call him JC, ate chicken and noodles, like a chicken and noodle dish that had been bought from a restaurant that previous night and immediately started to feel ill. The video, there's a video I can play. So basically, according to the report, the patient had several high temperatures, had a severely high temperature and a pulse of 166 beats per minute and had to be sedated. He had no known allergies and had received his childhood vaccinations, smoked 2 packs of cigarettes each week, marijuana on a daily basis, and wasn't a big drinker. Dang, they got this kid's whole profile.
So he's not the picture.
You think they got this
That's
shit
the
from
thing.
him?
Like, usually when they state those facts, they're just like, oh, he's picture perfect health.
That's what
they're
they
like,
do.
no, he smokes weed on occasion, 2 packs a week, and barely drinks.
You think they got this from his Tinder profile? It's like, oh, this is JC, man. He likes to smoke a lot.
Well, I'm not smoking cigs, I'm smoking joints, brah.
And when I'm not smoking joints, I'm not a big drinker.
Alcohol's for fools, weed's from the earth, man.
The patient was so ill that he had to be taken in an intensive care unit at another hospital by helicopter for further treatment. The patient had been well into 20 hours before his admission when he was complaining of abdominal pain and nausea developed after he ate rice chicken and the lo mein leftovers from his roommate's leftovers. 5 hours before his admission, he started to become discolored. His skin started to change pigment, and a friend took the patient to the emergency department and another hospital for evacuation. So basically, the doctor explained that the severe symptoms that he had suffered from seemed likely that have been an aggressive bacterial infection. I can't talk today. So his kidneys started to fail and his blood started to clot. This is all less than 24 hours since he ate the food.
It's not from the food,
Is
bro.
this zombies?
I feel like it's not from the food.
What do you think it's from? He ate Indian food. I'm just guessing it's Indian food. Or some kind of... He ate some
it's
kind
rice,
of...
chicken, and lo mein. It's definitely either Japanese or Chinese.
Okay, he ate Chinese food.
Indian food.
He ate Chinese food, and now he's, dying. So after receiving blood tests from the previous hospital, they found that he had a bacteria in his blood called Neisseria meningitis. That doesn't mean meningitis, but it isn't bad. It's meningitis coccinomania. I don't know. So his immune system has started responding. It's kind of like getting a cut on your skin. The bleeding stops eventually because of a blood clot. Then the area around the cut becomes swollen and warm. It is swollen because the blood vessels dilate so that more blood vessels can get to the area, and the swelling is partly due to the fact that there is an increased fluid and the warmth is the inflammation. But when bacteria is present in the blood, the entire body's blood vessels dilate, dropping the blood pressure, preventing oxygen from getting into the organs. What the fuck? So basically, little blood clots start getting lodged into small blood vessels, blocking blood flow, and his hands and feet become cold, and they are starved of oxygen. This kid's slowly dying from eating Chinese food. So... let's see. The whole effect is called purpura fulminans. That refers to fulmin, meaning lightning. That's a reference to the sudden nature of it. Let's see.
This is the longest news article ever.
So he had to have parts of all 10 fingers amputated, and as well as
bilateral below the knee amputations.
Bilateral below the knee amputations.
Do you know what that means?
Nope. So the bacteria that got into his food...
He's still eating lo mein?
So the bacteria that got into his food is known to spread through saliva, which is interesting in this case because JC's roommate vomited after eating some of the meal the previous night. The leftovers were then
why
eaten
would you eat
unknowingly. So the bacteria was...
So he probably ate it, threw up in the thing, put it back in the fridge to eat later, but while he threw up, the bacteria began to grow on it.
No. I'm thinking what happened is somehow saliva, because if you're eating, it's in your saliva. Like, the dude ate the same leftovers that dude was eating, same utensils, everything else like that. I'm thinking the bacteria was growing on this food, okay? So it came from the restaurant like that, growing on this food. His roommate was lucky enough to throw the shit up, but he wasn't. It got past his system, and then he started developing all this disease.
I think I'd rather shove a glass up my ass than lose my 10 fingers.
I don't know, man. Parts of your 10 fingers.
I mean, at least I enjoy, like, part of the glass up my butt, I guess. Maybe.
So it says the evidence suggests...
Not saying anything.
So the evidence suggests...
I take that back. Ryan, edit this out. Edit this out. Edit this part out.
So the evidence suggests that food...
Fuck!
The evidence suggests that the food wasn't good.
Then why did you eat it?
And the doctors describing it as a freak accident. However, we'll never know what caused the food to have the bacteria in it. 26 days later, he became conscious and his condition improved. Obviously,
could you
his life
imagine
has changed
waking up and having no legs? That would suck so
and
bad.
You got nubs.
That would suck so
for
bad.
Fingers.
You're like Lieutenant Dan. You wake up and you are fucking Lieutenant Dan.
Basically, this is... Okay, if this is a possible freak accident, like the doctor said, and this bacteria was just somehow coincidentally on the food, this could be anybody. If you get any kind of takeout...
COVID was bad.
This could be anybody.
Yeah.
Literally. If you get if you don't cook your own food, and you get takeout food from somewhere, you eat at a restaurant, this could literally be you.
I would sue the shit out of that place you
Fuck
got the
yeah.
food from.
He might have half of his legs and all 10 of his fingers, but he'll probably be a rich man for the rest of his life. If that place even has any money, to be honest with you. But that's the thing. This is a total freak accident, in my opinion. And the roommate got lucky that he didn't get it too. Because the roommate, his body responded to it and vomited. So he didn't get any of that bacteria in his stomach. But the other guy, JC, it went past his system and then he started to get sick. So, honestly, the roommate should probably consider himself extremely lucky that this isn't him, too. Or you'd have two of the same people eating the same dish. And you're both fucked.
Yeah.
So, we got one more news article for you guys. This one's not as gruesome, I will say. So, I'm sure...
Oh, that's good. Because we just talked about somebody getting a glass shoved up their ass. And the other one, he lost fucking limbs from eating Chinese food. So, this one better be good.
This one is good. So, I'm sure you guys have seen... If anybody watches the news, Hank the Tank, which is this super fat chunky bear in California, he basically in I believe it was Lake Tahoe, California. So Hank the Tank is his name, and he is a giant. Like, that's a picture of him. He is a giant, fat, chunky black bear. And he has been accused of being terrorized in the past weeks of like
he was the terrorizer.
Like, yeah. So he's been accused of being of terrorizing like people in the Lake Tahoe area, like breaking into houses, scavenging for food.
Why did they put kilograms?
Scavenging for food, all kinds of stuff. And he was actually, he was on their radar, and they were looking to euthanize him. But he's a local bear, and that's why they name him Hank the Tank, because
he's 485 pounds.
Yeah, so because he's so fat. He's just a chunky bear. But they have had him on his radar for the past few weeks because he's been accused of that. But he is now off the hook. So they were going to euthanize him, and if they ever caught him, they were going to euthanize him. But he was framed. So specialists in the California Department...
He's also framed by another fat piece of shit.
Yeah, by another fat bear right there. That's the culprit. So
that
essentially,
other one looks like a grizzly bear.
Yeah. So essentially, like, they were going to euthanize him because 100 break-ins.
Could you imagine?
In the Lake Tahoe
You're going to euthanize the fattest bear in the world.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
It is, but he's not anymore because he was framed. So the California Department of Fish and Wildlife were intending to euthanize the bear, which immediately prompted outrage on social media, which he's a fat, chunky bear. But he's also a wild animal and a dangerous bear.
He would not hesitate to eat your fucking ass.
So the South Lake Tahoe Police Department even had to release a statement asking people to stop calling them to give their opinions on what they thought should be done with Hank.
Let that bear live. He didn't do nothing.
So fortunately, that will no longer be the case, as NPR has reported this week that new DNA evidence has proven that in fact he was framed.
You're telling me all the missing people in this country, they did DNA tests on a bear.
Yeah.
To see if he was actually breaking into homes.
Because they had his DNA on file, and they're like, okay, we got DNA from, like, hair and stuff like that. So they did DNA testing, and it turns out it was actually a number of 3 bears, Hank and the other 2, and there was 2 more bears that were also fat, caught on CCTV footage. So this is just one of them, but one of the culprits, but it's not all his fault. Like, he was just one of 3.
Oh, so Hank didn't do all of it.
But they thought it was him, but I'm guessing he probably didn't do near as many, or if any at all. It's not really, it's kind of, unless they
think, I don't know why you don't bear proof your shit if you lived, like, there anyway. Like, if you're in the mountains, like, or in the hills of California where there are bears, all your shit should be bear proof. Like, they hurricane houses in fucking Louisiana now. Every house is hurricane proof.
Look at this fat bastard. You really think he can't find food in the wild?
Yes, he can.
He goes to the houses.
Food that doesn't move?
He knows what a pantry is.
He finds food that doesn't move.
This fat bastard walks into a kitchen and he's like, pantry.
His favorite foods, worms, beetles, and berries. That's it.
Doritos.
And trash.
Doritos.
Trash.
Haribo gummy bears.
Stuff.
No, Black Forest gummy bears are way better. So,
but you know what sucks? When he always gets gum in his fur and he hates it.
I bet he would appreciate bubblegum broccoli.
He would appreciate bacterial fucking lo mein, too.
Yeah. So, given this new evidence, officials say they are no longer planning to euthanize Hank if captured. Instead, wildlife experts say their plan is to trap, tag, and work to relocate habituated bears.
How are you going to move a 500-pound furry mass?
You throw a giant family-sized bag of Doritos and a Papa John's large pepperoni pizza in the back of a truck, and he catches himself.
You just hit a frying pan.
He catches himself.
You remember that happened?
Yes.
That's the funniest goddamn shit I've ever heard.
So all of these...
Hey, did you guys know out there, listeners, that bald eagles are protected, right? Because they're our nation's bird. So, did you know that you can't kill one? You're not supposed to. I'm pretty sure you could, but it's definitely illegal to. But did you know that they're scared of frying pans?
No, they're not.
So if you ever have an eagle that's like poaching on your property because they're technically scavengers and like they're attacking like your dog or something like that, you can just take a cast iron pan and a wooden spoon and just beat on it. Ding, 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 ding. And they vanish. They never come back. Did you know that?
No, it's not true at all. And they're also predators. They're not scavengers.
They are scavengers, sir.
So all these efforts...
You know what the difference is? They're pretty vultures. Okay. And they're America's bird.
They are cool, though.
Yeah.
So all these efforts are focused on keeping residents safe and enabling safe and healthy conditions for these bears. So Hank is a severely food-habituated bear because he knows what a pantry is, explaining that the term simply means that Hank has lost his fear of people and is associating people with access to food. This means, the
bear dump, man. They still got the bear dump.
Yeah. This news has been welcoming to many, including the Bear League, a nonprofit who believe in people living in harmony with bears.
I feel like it's just a hairier beer league.
Yeah.
It's just the beer league, but fucking they're all like...
They just go down to the local brewery.
Big hairy gay men. They're all big hairy gay men.
I will say that the
Bear League.
I will say that the Bear League... You could have came up with a better name.
It's so good though.
You could have came up with a better
It's so
name.
good. They're all fucking.
They probably get a lot
Bunch of big hairy dudes with mustaches.
They probably get a lot of false advertisement and people coming to their meetings.
Oh, yeah.
That's just like, is this the Bear League? And it's just like, no. I seen something that they retired the name the Bear. I think they retired that name. I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
How could you retire the name of an animal?
No, well, as pertaining to a big hairy gay man.
You can't retire it. I don't think so, because they still got fucking otters and all that shit. Now they got simps, whatever the fuck that is.
A simp is those people that wear the mask things.
Huh?
We'll get to it later.
No, it's a furry.
Huh?
That's a furry.
No, a furry's a furry.
Oh, then what's a mask? Halloween costume?
A simp is the thing from Pulp Fiction. The thing in the basement of the pawn shop.
That's a gimp.
Oh. same thing.
I think a simp is like a for a man it'd be if a man called another man a bitch, that's a simp. Like you oh, we're looking up the definition.
It's a silly or foolish person.
Simple-minded person.
The word simp is meant to troll young men for doing anything for a girl to get some action he supposedly deserves. So that's what
now
it is.
type in gimp.
I mean, yeah, that's what it is.
It's the thing for Pulp Fiction. No, it's a gimp. Oh, gimp is a free open source.
It's a graphics company.
Go to like Urban Dictionary.
We already know what it is.
Yeah, but we want to look it up. Gimp. Twisted silk.
It doesn't say anything like that.
Worsted, a cotton cord or wire
I don't know.
It used to... Oh! It's a gimp. They're talking about the outfit. It's just an outfit.
Oh. Never mind. Something in the BDSM culture. There we go.
Yeah.
So the Bear League has
Shout out to the BDSM guys.
So the Bear
and
League,
gals.
the Bear League has been campaigning to save Hank ever since the possibility of killing was announced by posting images and videos on their Facebook page to raise awareness of the situation. That fat piece of shit. That's not Hank. It's another fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
So
nothing makes me more happy when a bear dies from natural causes.
So there, in the most recent post, the league celebrated the fact that Hank will no longer be killed. There are three other bears who have been in more homes than Hank, but he was taking the rap, probably due to his size and extreme handsomeness. This is the Bear League post saying that. So continuing on that,
Ugh.
So Hank
I wonder what the meetings are. Like it's like a shitty 4-H.
Welcome to the 12th annual meeting of the Bear League. Does anybody have any honey news to talk about? Anybody have any honey news to talk about?
Yes, we recently found out that Hank the Tank is not the culprit and he will not be euthanized. Also, Bass Pro Shops has a Buffalo Plaid sale, and their beef jerky is also 30% off with the purchase of Buffalo Plaid.
And the beer for tonight's meeting is a very good double IPA.
Yep.
Brewed
They
with...
don't drink double IPAs.
It's a very, very dark and bitter porter. It is slightly smoked with chocolate and cacao nibs. I hope you enjoy it. Free samples on my tits. So continuing on that.
Fuck?
So Hank no longer has a death sentence hanging over him. And he is no longer going to have his freedom taken away from him by sending him to a sanctuary. We fully support this decision and are grateful for the investigation into the truth that was taken seriously by the experts with our California DFW.
You know,
plans are in place.
It's Division of Fish and Wildlife.
I know. Plans are in place for a spring program by the Division of Fish and Wildlife to better monitor bear activity in the Keys. In the Keys and help with better trash management.
The Keys?
I don't know. Another quote says, "Meanwhile, along with all of us at the Bear League, please be thankful that Hank will be alive, wild, and free." I just cannot get over that he was being hazed and going to be killed because he was fat and he was handsome as shit. That takes the cake right there, guys. That takes the cake. That goes to show, if you're fat and you're damn good looking, somebody's out there trying to kill you. That's it. That's the motto of the day. If you're fat and handsome, and if you might be from Mississippi and you're a handsome motherfucker or a beautiful person, somebody might be trying to kill your ass.
Yeah. It also goes to show that there is a group for everybody.
Fat, beautiful people, watch your back.
Yeah.
Watch your back, fat, beautiful people.
And support the
Somebody's out there trying to choke that fucking second chin out there.
Support the Bear League because they're doing great things, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
They just saved a fucking 500-pound wild animal from being euthanized.
Who's got the hairiest nipples?
The Bear League.
Fun fact, it's Cheyenne.
What the fuck?
She's been eavesdropping on our conversation all day. Do you want to become part of the Bear League?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about for gay men or for bears?
This Bear League.
Actually, I'll be an advocate for both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah.
Support bear rights.
Yeah, all of them.
Supports bears' rights for, what is it? Support the right to bear arms. Yeah.
Support the right to arm bears.
All these bears should have arms.
All these bears should have an AK-47.
We're weaponizing bears now. That's the shit. If Russia comes to America, the Bear League just like pulls up a gate.
Dude,
and then fucking
fly
all
Hank
bears.
the tank. Fly Hank the tank over to the Ukraine right now. He will take out everybody.
That's why we need to support
he
these.
will eat everything.
We need to support these like PETA, you're kind of too fancy, but like the Bear League and like shit like that, like they're the people who like it turned like when shit hits the fan, it's like Narnia. Like they got fucking tigers and
fly a
fucking
plane
bears.
over the
Kill people.
fly a plane.
They
over
blow a
the,
whistle and all of the fucking wildlife
Fucking
just
snow
like
leopards.
fly a plane
Eats
over the
people.
Russian army and spread Cheeto dust all over them and let Hank the tank go.
Yeah.
And he,
They'll lick them to death.
yeah,
You know
will
what?
lick. He'll beautifully, handsomely lick the skin off their faces.
Do you know lions can lick flesh off of animals?
Yeah, I've been there one time.
What?
That's why you don't have-
Actually, that's our motto in the Lion League.
That's why you don't have a wiener anymore.
What? That's our motto in the Lion League. We lick so hard, you don't have skin
Also,
anymore.
message to the Bear League: try to get the bear in the Grand Rapids, Michigan Zoo release because that
He's very sad.
is the saddest
That's
bear
a
in the
sad
world.
fucking
That's
bear.
a sad fucking bear.
At the not
Yeah,
gonna.
he had shit all over.
There's
him.
only one zoo in Grand Rapids. So I bet you can't figure it out. But that was a sad ass bear.
And that's what I mean. They're getting ready to get a pygmy hippo, so like they don't need a bear anymore.
Bear League, activate!
Yeah,
Yeah. Form of
bear,
bear shit.
form of a honeypot. Why you do, rabbit? Why does that sound specifically Asian? Why am I doing that?
What you do?
Why you? Hello, Christopher Robin. Hello, Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin just got stuck in my honeypot. Wow.
Have you heard of the Bear League?
You know what's crazy though? The new Christopher Robin movie. Well, it was called Christopher Robin, right?
It's sad. Yeah.
Yeah. Eeyore actually tried to kill himself. That depressed donkey. Remember, he threw himself in the river, and he was just like, "Why always me?
Yeah.
Nobody loves Eeyore."
Let's be honest. He's a stuffed animal.
Yeah, but he's my favorite. You know why? Because
Don't.
he's depressed.
Time Stunner Donkey League.
Donkey League. Donkey League activate. Form of teeth.
The ass team.
Form of noises. Just donkey noises.
Ass team.
Yeah.
Ass league.
Team ass.
Team
ass. Team bear ass.
Team ass to the rescue. We'll let you fuck us.
no.
We'll let you.
Let's calm down, buddy. Calm down.
We'll sit on your glass and then fucking pretend we ate it.
I don't know how it got there.
I don't know how it got there. I definitely didn't put it up my butt.
All right, let's close this thing
That's
out.
not how stuff gets to your anus.
Yeah. All right, everybody. That is the episode. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for downloading. Of course, we couldn't do this fucking show without you. We love you so much. Go rate and review us on whatever platform you listen to. Go check out the store. Get some merch if you want to support us. We will gladly thank you, and we appreciate you so, so much. Remember, always wash your hands and wash your fucking ass because you stink, and quit shoving shit up there. I mean, unless it's your thing. Unless you can pull it back out. Like tie a piece of string
They
to
make
it.
stuff specifically for
Exactly. Buy an actual legit product made in America.
Did you say rate and review this on?
Yeah.
whatever we're listening to?
Where the fuck
Okay.
were you?
that. And use lube.
Spaced out.
And wash your hands and your ass. 'Cause
Yeah.
you fucking stink, bitch.
All right, love you guys so much. Don't forget to check out our Cummcast Facebook page where you get Beers of the week, new episodes, new merch items. I'm gonna be designing a new merch item very soon, so you'll get a link to that on the Facebook page as well. Let's grow that Facebook page, grow this pig milker army, everybody. Don't forget, have a good week, drink a good beer, read a good book, and when life gets you down, you don't blame the fat handsome bear and you milk that pig.
Peace.
We out.
Ooh.